come around? When will you come around? When will you come around? It's unforgiving love. When will you come around? When will you come around? When will you come around? It's unforgiving love.
First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, chosen ones, you already know. Thank you, babies. I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you won't get it through somebody else. So be patient with your process. Also, as you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, chosen ones. So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? So before we get started, as always, I want to thank you so much in advance for your love, like, share, subscribe, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you, because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to relay that to you. Thank you, Stacy. But when I post this on YouTube, I got you. I promise you, all right? Now, chosen ones, before we jump in, I do want to relate to you that I definitely have a deal going on for this weekend, all right? So out of appreciation for you, love and acknowledgement towards you, I definitely tried to see what I could do to assist you, and I am able to have my coaching sessions half off, all right? So as far as 2 coaching sessions would be technically the price of 1, right? So at this point in time, the link's in my bio. I also do have a bundle deal where you'll have multiple, so a total of 4 sessions. So that's a session every 2 weeks. You get to choose the date that you want as well. So I do have that, the link's in my bio. But before, so again, I needed to acknowledge that before we begin. Thank you so much. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. So thank you again. So, chosen ones, we're going to start off this message by telling you that there's an end of an evil ever. And I have to tell you that, chosen ones, because there's certain things that are now starting to come together. See, there's certain seasons, chosen ones, where you were paranoid in a sense, because you had certain people outside energetically attacking you, but you had people within you too, or connected to you, that were doing the same for you, right? So I say this, chosen ones, because again, you're stepping out of a season of paranoia in a sense. You're stepping out of a season of people throwing rocks at you and then trying to hide their hand. You're stepping out of a season where you're no longer doubting yourself and you're starting to trust your intuition. See, I told you all you had to do was be patient. See, time will tell it all, chosen ones. See, you are somebody that God presents in front of individuals because at that point in time, they have a decision in their life on what they're going to do. See, some of these individuals were people from your past lives that were attacking you, that had gotten presented this opportunity to do right by you, and they chose to do the same thing again. There's certain individuals, chosen ones, that wanted to swap out destinies with you in a sense. So these are people that were competitive, that were around you, and you didn't even realize it. These were friends that were secretly wanting to beat you or become you, to defeat you, to get the things that God has for you. See, chosen ones, there's a lot of people that were spiritually attacking you, and again, because other people physically didn't see it, nobody believed you to be a true. Now listen to me, right? Does this sound familiar? Because there's certain things that happened to you when you was a child that just because other people weren't around when it happened to you, they didn't believe that. But did you believe in yourself? You knew that you were speaking the truth, correct? So at this point in time, chosen ones, this is your opportunity to see and prove to your inner child on how you're going to carry them. See, there once was upon a time where you were defenseless in a sense. You couldn't protect yourself. You had to depend on these people that you were connected with. Whether or not this was your mother, your father, whether or not this was family that you was around. There's certain people that did wrong by you and you continue to give to them. There's certain people, chosen ones, that again, you were put in certain situations that nobody believed because they physically didn't see them. So you started to question yourself too, because nobody believed in you. So therefore, when God told you certain things were being done towards you, you didn't believe that it was true, right? You gave these people the benefit of the doubt. See, I have to tell you, because all of that now was starting to crash down. See, I have to tell you this, chosen ones, because there's certain individuals that are currently catching certain karma. End of the evil ever. See, When I say this, chosen ones, everybody for some reason, they wanted to be a witch. Everybody wanted to be a warlock. Everybody wanted to be some type of priestess. For some reason, there's certain individuals that allowed the demonic people around them to gas them up, to feel like they can do certain stuff. See, that was a violation. When I say that, chosen ones, because there's certain people that was doing voodoo on you, hoodoo on you. They was doing Santa Maria, whatever the case may be. They was participating in black arts to try to stop you. There's people that try to sabotage you, throwing certain roadblocks towards you, certain speed bumps before you. But one thing about it, it may have slowed you down a little bit, but you knew that it was coming because you paid attention to the signs and synchronicities at that time that God was showing, right? So there's certain people that had sneak attacks, but you already knew what they was going to do because God told you. You got that gift within you. That's that intuition. That's that discernment, chosen ones. Not everybody has that. You understand? So I want you to realize, chosen ones, that there were certain people that, again, attempted to stop you, throw things to block you, but you slowly got over them. You understand? There's also certain people, chosen ones, that were trying to swap out destinies with you. See, they wanted to get what God has for you. But in order to get what God got for you, they had to go through what you went through too. See, chosen ones, they feel for some reason that everything was handed to you. They didn't realize that you went through certain lifetimes of, again, going through defeat, having people change on you. You had certain seasons where you were by yourself. You was feeling depressed, whatever the case may be. You had certain seasons where you were stressed, where you had to stretch certain finances and hope that you was able to provide certain bills for whatever the case may be. They didn't see that part, right? They just seen that you smiling. They just seen that you were surviving, right? So these individuals, chosen ones, were trying to swap destinies with you because you appeared to be everything that they wanted to be, but they didn't do the same work as you. So what did they do, chosen ones? Should I do this little black magic? They under the moon doing that little mama say, mama say, mama, all that dumb shit. You already know. And again, you can do what you do, but you can't do no darkness on a divine individual. That's what gets you messed up. See, chosen ones, this is equivalent to these people that do magic. We don't gotta do magic because God made us magical. So everything that they trying to conjure up is what we naturally are. You understand? So when I say this, chosen ones, there's certain people that were, let's give it a comparison, right? See, you're somebody, chosen one, that you raw materials. God sit there and whipped you up personally, right? So you come directly from the source, right? No middleman, not no things that stepped on. So you got that energy that's almost like that Pablo, right? See, that's that pure, right? That's the rawest of the raw. See, these individuals, chosen ones, that kitchen magic that they do, that magic that they doing, that they call themselves really trying to conjure some things up on you, that's equivalent to somebody around the way that has certain things that been stepped on. So this is almost like they, instead of having that pure Pablo, chosen ones, they got that shit that got all that baking soda in it. You understand me? That's that thing that been stepped on. That's that dilutedness. You understand me? Where you pure, chosen ones. So when I say that, you're not a negative. See, when I tell y'all, chosen ones, people get addicted to you because you almost like a drug to these individuals. See, when you get a dose of a true chosen person, you see how your life gets impacted by that. See, we not encouraging to do no, you know, street shit, but I'm gonna give you that comparison, right? So you that raw material, chosen one, seen when somebody gets, when placed in the right hands, you see what they able to do, right? Build a whole empire from it, right? So all of a sudden, chosen ones, that's again, you was presented as far as, or these individuals was presented that energy. That's almost like, again, directly from the source. You are whatever that is, but you are pure, right? So say you that pure product, you that pure energy, whatever the case may be. See, if you get the right person, get their hands on it, they able to change lifetimes. You understand me? They able to change circumstances. You understand me? See, chosen ones, you the opposite. You are that, but you're the opposite. See, you not a drug. You not drugs, but you addictive like one. You understand me? When people cross paths with you, they see how their life starts changing and gets different. They see that when you finally walk away from them, now they chasing a high that they'll never receive again. See, chosen ones, when I tell you, these other people, they not like that. So when they try to do certain magic towards you, they ain't realize that they was doing it to themselves in a sense. They ain't even realize who they was playing with. You well connected. See, again, beginning, they seen you by yourself, didn't realize you wasn't by yourself. You only appeared by yourself because God wouldn't allow you around nobody else. You somebody that's top tier. You understand me? And you're somebody that not everybody needs to know about too. See, it's almost like they come up with all these dreams on how it would be if they was connected to you. See, that's why some of these people was lying on you, acting like they had access to you like that, just so the other people wouldn't be connected to you, or to act like they got there first when they didn't. You understand me? So just know that, chosen ones, there's certain people that lied on you so other people wouldn't be connected to you. There's certain people that lied about you just so nobody else would be interested in you, and they try to keep you energetically in their little pockets so that when everybody else wasn't looking, they was watching. See, I'm trying to tell you, those same people that was talking bad about you, they starting to get caught that they was out here watching you. Now all of a sudden, the same person that they was talking bad about you to is now catching that person on your profiles, watching you, seeing your every move. Now they starting to say things that you was starting to say too. So that's how that person knows that they was watching you, because they person was watching you too. See, they got what they wanted, but now they not happy. See, they don't realize, chosen ones, you cross paths with individuals to change their dynamic. See, that person that you cross paths with, that you gave them an opportunity of love, finances, prosperity, you spoke life into them, the things that they were seeking, they were seeing, because you were speaking it on to them. You placed them on that pedestal. They ain't know the benefits that came with you, chosen ones, but they know now, right? They starting to see that. See, they was with somebody that was fraud. They was with certain demons. See, demons do not got the leverage like the divines do. That's why I say don't let them gas you up, because they out here to try to intentionally manipulate you, to confuse you. See, these demons will come dressed up like they did your divine boo, like they that opportunity at that job that's really not right for you. They'll act like, or dress up as that friend that you're supposed to be close with and tell all your business to, and that person really ain't by you. That person will dress up like your mother. It'll dress up like your father. It'll dress up like your lover. It'll dress up like so on and so forth, right? Just to deter you. See, when I say this, chosen ones, there's some of you right now that's going to be having to make similar choices, but the situation's different. You have to know the difference, right? So when I say this, because prior to meeting your true divine boo, prior to getting into that position and your purpose that God has designed for you, so prior to being in that, running your business or being at that business that's going to be beneficial for you, so prior to those, that opportunity, your true opportunity getting presented, you got practice that comes before that. Because God wants to see how you going to carry that. Because there's some of you that if you get a dose of power, you losing your damn mind. Now you acting all higher than the next. Now you starting to, no. So God has to see, right? Because certain people, chosen ones, when they get a dose of power, they start to act different. That's the same as soon as somebody sees that you interested in them, and now that you're wanting to pursue them, now they start to switch up and act different. This is why I tell you, you're going to know the real from the fake, who you're supposed to be connected to, based upon the fact that this person stands in their truth, or are they going to change up on you when other people are starting to acknowledge them, right? So pay attention to that. Okay, now when somebody switches up on you, know that you were the blessing to them, and you're going to be the lesson to them too. Just know that you were there to again make an example out of certain things and out of certain individuals. So know your place and play your part, chosen ones. But when I say you're going to make similar choices, but it's going to be a different situation, see, everybody that you've encountered up until this point, romantically, has a piece of your divine person, right? So say this person was financially able to provide, right? But they didn't show you romance. They didn't communicate with you. They didn't have no time for you. So the one positive thing about them was, yes, this person is a provider, but this person wasn't able to provide no time. So they got finances, but they don't got, as far as the same morals as you, right? So your person has the ability to financially provide too. This is a provider too, but that other person didn't have everything on the list, right? So the next person that you encounter, they got love, but they don't got ambition. So they got time to chill with you and be around you, but they not doing nothing for themselves. They not trying to help nobody else out. They not sitting there chasing dreams and admirations and ambition, whatever the case may be. So now this person got time, but they don't have the ambition that another person will have, so on and so forth. So just know everybody that you encounter has bits and pieces of who your true divine person person is. That's why you're getting hints towards it. That's why the devil's trying to send people towards you that appear like that person. That's why I say you need to make sure that you have conversations personally with God. You don't got to say everything out loud, chosen ones, because demons be listening. See, when I tell you, if you use your intuition and to tap into God telepathically, meaning that you speaking to him, but you're not having to say certain things out loud, that's like a personal walkie-talkie. If somebody's not on the same frequency as you, on the same channel as you, they'll get certain bits and pieces of what you're saying, but they won't know the whole conversation and who's exactly talking, whatever the case may be. So, chosen ones, when I say this, again, the person that's getting presented, it may trigger you because it may remind you of a past individual, but this person has all the pieces that that past person didn't have. So yes, this person, your true divine person, may look similar to somebody that you talked to in the past, but that's the reason why you was attracted to the past person in the first place. It's because they looked like who your true divine boo is. Before you even come down here, God goes over the mission, where you supposed to go to. God sits there and goes over the individuals that you can trust and who you supposed to go to. So he'll have you look eye to eye, face to face with your true divine person, and he'll say, look at their face and remember it real quick. So you, for that time period, before you come down here on earth, chosen ones, physically, God will have you energetically looking at your true divine person. Like, look at them, because when they come to earth, we might have to put them in disguise in a sense. We may have to dress them differently. That's why they tell you to pay attention to the eyes, pay attention to how you feel, pay attention to how your soul reacts to certain people that you're around. That's how you'll know that they for you, or if they're frauding to be somebody else, right? So, chosen ones, when I say this, your true divine person, again, could look similar to your past person, or they could have a similar zodiac sign to them. So now you're sitting there talking about you don't like these signs and you rolling your eyes, and that's what the enemy wanted them to do. The enemy wanted to deter you from making a choice to the individual that you're supposed to be going to. This person could look like your past person a little bit, but that energy hits different. What they talking about and how they carrying themselves is different. You understand? So it's not no settling. You look on your list, everything that you told God that you wanted, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. If that person that you align with does not check off everything on that list, then that's not your person then. But know also, chosen ones, when you get your dream come true, there's going to be a time period where it's almost like an inspection of it, right? So there's some of you that you may have aligned with your true divine boo, and a part of you was nervous based upon what you went through. That's understandable, right? And you're just sitting there nervous, like, how do I know that this is the right person? Because you may have felt like that before. See, the difference is, chosen ones, you allow God to inspect it. See, if the person he allows to be around you and you only start to see positive things about this individual and their actions align with what you spiritually feel about them, then God is co-signing that person, and that's your person. That's perfect. But if you sit there and ask God to present to you who's for you, and this person starts to show demonic things to you, they start to switch up on you, they start to lift that veil when it doesn't reflect what you was feeling intuitively or what they was presenting, then that's not your person. You understand me? So you'll know, chosen ones. But just like when you've been written all this time, right? Again, stay with me. Who you encounter is like who you rent in a sense, right? Because that person truly wasn't your person. It was somebody that you came in contact with. So that's like you renting out other people's properties in a sense. So you've been in relationships with people that didn't belong to you, but at that point in time you felt like it was what God guided you to that individual. It was beneficial for the both of you, whether or not there was a lesson to be learned that you had to learn from being with them, or they had to learn a lesson from being with you, or the fact that you disconnected from them. Either way, right? So with that being said, chosen ones, you've encountered various, this is not just romantically, this is jobs too. You've encountered certain positions at a job that job was not for you. You worked hard, they sitting there didn't reciprocate that energy to you. They played with your profit. You ain't have no peace there, right? So that was a temporary place. That was like you renting out that location. That's not where the end all be all. You had to go there to get a piece of the puzzle in a sense, right? So hear me out, chosen ones. Just know that whatever the case may be, it could be friends, family, job locations, whatever the case may be, you hadn't found your forever place or your forever home or your forever position yet, right? You was getting led to that direction. You was getting hints about it, but you weren't to the end all be all as of yet, right? Now hear me out. So this is equivalent to you've been renting out other people's houses. You've been making other people's dreams come true, but you wasn't really you understand, it wasn't really beneficial or as beneficial for you. So that's like you being in a relationship. Yes, you get to have a relationship. That's equivalent to you staying in the house. Yes, you can have a house, but you paying rent towards them every month and all year long is not going to build you to get a house. It's going to have their house paid for. So it's beneficial for them. So that's like you being in relationships where you're giving to them, but they're not giving to you. You're assisting this individual, but they're not reciprocating it to you. So you're benefiting them, but at the end of the day, it's really just taken from you. You're just stalling, right? Okay, now hear me out, chosen ones. So now you finally are like, man, if I'm gonna pay for this, I might as well move into my own shit. So you got everything together. That's equivalent to you getting your confidence together, your mind together, your soul together, your spirit together. You are in tune with God. You listening to him on time, whatever the case may be, right? So you got yourself divinely aligned. You did the work. So that's like you getting your credit together, got your finances together, got things aligned. So now when you apply for a house, now you get it, right? So now, chosen ones, you're getting your dream come true. So now y'all are getting that dream position that aligns with everything that God's been guiding you to. All the jobs that you've been at was training you for this position that you about to get in. You was learning customer service from this, learning this from that to learn how to run your own business. You was learning how to be confident in front of a camera because you about to be presented in front of millions. Whatever the case may be, right? So now you done sat there and prepped for this position. That's equivalent to love too. You done sat there and been a great lover to other individuals. You done sat there, assisted them, poured into them. Now you done got them into a certain position, but you wasn't getting nothing out of it. So God's like, all right, now it's time for you to serve your purpose. So now you got your mind, body, and soul aligned. You know your worth. You know what you deserve, so on and so forth. So now you get to choose your perfect house. So this was you when you was talking to God and you told God everything that you want. You want your career to be like this, a position that got peace, profit, and aligns with your purpose. You said that you want a person that aligns with you perfectly. That, again, that yin and yang energy, y'all two are the perfect match, the perfect fit. Certain things that you don't have, they encourage you to get, vice versa, whatever the case may be, right? Y'all are a reflection of each other. So now this is like you finding your dream home, right? The house, I don't know what the dream home looks like to you, but chosen ones, my dream home gonna have a little bit of land, has some land attached to it, gonna have pretty trees, scenery around it. It's gonna have a little sunroom where I can look like I'm out in the elements, but don't gotta have bugs and shit all on me. That's my dream home, right? So think about this. You get in your dream home. So think about what your dream home looks like, your dream car looks like, your dream relationship looks like, your dream life looks like, because you got that. You can have that. You're the one who creates it. So what do you want, right? So with that being said, now you get your dream getting presented to you, right? Now what's the last thing you got to do? Get it inspected. So when you find your perfect house, are you just going to take their word for it that it's on good ground, that the foundation is sturdy, that there's nothing behind the scenes that seem crazy? Absolutely not. If you take their word for it, some of y'all going to be disappointed. You understand? So now's the time where you got to get that inspection, right? So you found your house, you so ready to sign off on it. That's like you finding your person. You so ready to be like, yo, hey, you talking about meet me at the altar, you feel me, like right away. This that person that you willing to take certain risks that you took with that past person. This that person that chosen ones, you may have had a child with somebody else quickly, but that was a karmic. Now your true divine person is the person that you're going to have kids quick with, and you're going to have to know that it's divinely orchestrated to happen like that. This could be you. Again, you used to fall in love so quick. Now people told you and try to discourage you from falling in love, but it was for you to fall in love with the right person. So now you align with yourself. You know what the red flags and the green flags look like. So now when your person comes, you're going to fall in love fast, and you will be scared, but you present that inspection. You present it in front of God. You have him take a close look at it. God, this is my divine person. I know that it's going to be aligned for me. I know that everything's going to align perfectly for it. It's almost going to be like, again, God orders the steps. You just got to be willing to lift up your foot in a sense. You understand me? Everywhere that you step, God's already going to have a foundation or a step that's already placed for it, right? So that's how you'll know it's for you. That job position, you sit there and present it in front of God. God, it aligns with everything that you told me my position was going to look like. It comes with everything that I'm looking for in my life. It will definitely change my circumstances in a sense. But God, if it's for me, I know that you'll show me. If it's not, then I'll wait and be patient. Soon as you present that, where you like, listen, God, I checked it real quick. That's like equivalent to your teacher. Like, hey, take a close look real quick and make sure that You looking. So you looking your answers over. And you like, that's my final answer. So for the person, you telling God, like, God, I don't know, he got everything on the list. She got everything on the list. That little bit of unknown is the risk that you got to take, right? That comes with it. And God's like, what you think? Check over it real quick. You look over. See, God will give you hints if it's wrong, just like that teacher will give you hints like, you might want to look again, right? So God will do that. So if you feel like that person was your dream person and they truly wasn't right, or they really, they was meant to get left, you'll look back and review and pay attention to the signs, and you'll get presented that person ain't the person, and you'll have to let it go. Now, some of y'all been waiting for so long, but again, nobody told your ass to be waiting in the wrong line so long. That's like you waiting behind this person, and you've been there an hour, you see everybody else getting the food, and you didn't even read the signs and realize that those people had already ordered. They waiting to get their plate. You haven't ordered yet. You understand me? So, chosen ones, when I say that, there's some of you, now you gotta wait for this person. God tell you to be patient, that's your person. You, I've been waiting forever. Nobody told you to wait for Ray Ray's dumbass. Nobody told you to keep chasing Brittany when Brittany was out here passing that pee around. Nobody told you to sit there and stay at that job that was treating you bad but didn't have profit, that you were suffering in a sense. Nobody told you to stay there that long. You told yourself, you persuaded yourself. So nobody wants to hear talking about you don't want to wait. Nobody told you to wait as long as you did in that wrong line. You should have paid attention to the signs and your ass didn't. You understand? So I'm just saying, chosen ones, make sure. But with that being said, chosen ones, God will sit there. A lot of y'all are getting, I'll say this, God's pushing you in your position. And it's going to be faster than what you expected. You are so used to waiting for things to be made right and waiting for things to come through. When I tell you, chosen one, when God tells you to move, you better listen when he tells you to do. When he tells you to take this risk on this positive thing that could change your whole life, you better do that. That could be you encountering this person, your true divine boo. And God telling you to go to this place and you not listening to him. So now you got to sit there and wait 20 more years, 30 more years, 10 more years, waiting on somebody that was already prepared for you, had your ass had got there, right? Or you responding to this person, you giving this person an opportunity, or it's you extending the opportunity to somebody, asking them on a date, shooting your shot with them in a sense. Shows them one. See, I'm trying to tell you, you better not miss your opportunity. Some of y'all is going to move faster than what expected. So there's some of you, this person could have been dating for years, running into all these karmic individuals. You sat there and counted the karmic, learned your karma behind it, you learned your lesson, you sat there and was patient, you've been celibate. Now you about to run into your husband or your wife before that other person even runs into them. Now you about to get a ring after the first date. You about to get married after the first month. You about to sit there and have this promotion within this business within the first, whatever the case may be. Y'all getting booted up. Because you earn this position. You deserve this position. There's a difference. You're somebody that if they was to, your whole life is the resume in a sense. Did you do what it needs or what was necessary in order to get to where God's putting you? And you did. So with that being said, you better be optimistic. You better be open to how God's blessing you. He's blessing you through certain individuals that he presents to you. Other people are recommending you to in your businesses to other people. Other people are talking positive about you. See, you so used to people going against you that you thought the word was against you. That was the demons persuading you to speak that on you. See, now you got people that's talking your name, and it's positive things. Now you got people that's sitting there, yes, they try to play with your money positively. Now they sitting there trying to have bonuses come to you. Now they sitting there trying to have contracts come to you. Now they trying to turn this production that you had to something else different, but all you had to do was be you in order for that person to see you. See, chosen ones. I'm telling you, your life is about to change drastically. Those people that was doing demonic shit to get in the position that God's about to place you in. See, those people that was talking all that stuff about you, they about to eat their words and other people are about to witness it. See, everything that they said about you negatively now is going to be reflected, up on them. So when I say that, chosen ones, these are people that said, oh, so-and-so's broke. So-and-so ain't got no money. So-and-so ain't got this. Now, guess what God's about to do? Put you in a position where you about to be having all the abundance. So now your business is booming. Now your finances is booming too. Now your house is fully paid for. Your car's paid for. Your children go to a wonderful school. You got fully clothed with nice outfits. You ain't got to sacrifice. You looking nice for everybody else too. See, everything's aligning for you. Now you put in a position where people are seeking out what it is that you do or what you are able to provide to other individuals. Now I'm trying to tell you that demonic shit, that drama shit, that no longer sells, chosen ones. Nobody wants to deal with it. Everybody's stepping into their divinity, they light. I'm trying to tell you, it's the end of an evil era. So now everything that everybody was talking about you, now they're going to feel stupid. So they said you was broke. They said you ain't have shit. Now all of a sudden, you got all the finances. God put you in that position. So now they can't say that nobody gave you nothing because they just said that you ain't have shit and you was doing this and you wasn't going to get it and you did. So now they looking dumb. And now you didn't encourage somebody else to do the right thing instead. Now you didn't encourage other lifetimes to be patient and step in their purpose and see everything play out for them. See, when I tell you, chosen ones, you the same person that try to stay ducked off. Now all of a sudden, God's about to have you presented in front of the camera, in front of the world. See, now every time that they think of you, they're going to be reminded of you through other places. So how they say that you're going to be everywhere that they go, but nowhere to be found. They're going to get scenes and signs that they messed up, they fumbled the ball. You about to be up on somebody else's arm. Y'all gonna look beautiful. You gonna look handsome. You're gonna sit there and be put in this powerful position. See, all you had to do, chosen ones, is see who gets to go to this place that you going to. See, the whole time you were supposed to be playing the background and inspecting. You the investigator in a sense. You the undercover boss. You gonna see who's gonna get that offer and who's not, right? So for you chosen ones, God is having you see who's real around you and who's not, because you about to have everything and they about to be without. See, had they stuck to their morals, had they stuck to the code in the right way, had they stayed in their light, had they did the right thing, they would have had access to this too, because you could have extended your gift to these individuals. But because you were the main person that they doubted, the same person that they was clowning, the same person that they was trying to stop, now you about to have it all and they not going to even have a drop. Now the same people that were trying to stop you are going to be starving and trying to come to you to have them have even a dose of something to eat, something to drink. Absolutely not. You're going to have to use what you got to get what you want. See, you don't got the power of prayer because you don't got no sign of God in you. So we're going to see what the devil's going to do for you. He done effed around and destroyed you. You don't have nothing. Everything that you had was off of false pretenses. You was not one of us. How they say, not like us, not at all. That's why certain people get mad when that song come on. You are not in no way, shape, or form close to a divine individual. So these people, again, these masculines that was acting like they had a divine masculine, they was stunting on you. They had the belt, tight ass jeans, big ass boots, big ass shoes. They out here rocking certain labels that don't have no morals, had demonic shit behind it, whatever the case may be. Because I pay attention to things that people be rocking. What's that, Balenciaga? Who's still rocking that? When you know that they promote children being trafficked and child predator type shit. Like, you rocking that? You still rocking and listening to R. Kelly? Nope. And it ain't no, oh, well, he was accused, baby. You had proof. Y'all asked it and seen tape after tape, certain shit that he said. So pay attention to certain people, that the things that they entertain and things that they giving power to. But again, divine masculines, these masculines that thought that they was out here stunting on you. They was doing fraudulent shit. See, the things that you was building for, it don't come with no negative risk. It don't come with you having to serve time behind it. All your taxes is paid off. All your shit is filed, baby. You may not have a bunch of abundance initially, but you investing in your purpose. See, God wants to see, are you going to stick with it? Is this truly what you're supposed to do even before those finances come through? Are you going to stick through it because that's what it is? Okay, is this your purpose or your path? See, your position, your purpose gets presented before that profit comes. God wants to see, are you doing it for the right things? Of course, God's going to pay you for the thing that he has you do, for your talent, for your gift, whatever the case may be. But initially started off, there may be people that don't want to invest in it. There may be people that don't want to believe in it, but those people is not your people. See, the right people are going to align with you and know that they're willing to pay that price to get what it is that you have. They know that it's worth it. Whether or not that, you understand? So Certain chosen ones, you about to see. But everything that you want, baby, you getting. So congratulations. That love, take that risk. See, the devil felt like they finessed you out of it. They try to persuade you to not take that trip. They try to persuade you not to go to that place. They try to persuade you not to think a certain type of way. Don't you believe they hype? You understand me? Don't believe that shit, because they trying to have you speaking on you, because what they speaking against you can't stop nothing. So if they have you speaking, that's like you activating voice activation energy around you. So if you speak negative things on you, that's what comes true. So don't do it, baby. You better speak positive things. You about to be married. Congratulations. Listen, people told me this before. Now I'm trying to think of the names. I can't think off top, but a few people was like, yo, you should if you ever officiate or ever get, you know what I'm saying, do marriages and all of that, let me know. I definitely feel I'm about to do that, because I love love. So for you that are getting married, chosen ones, if you need somebody there to represent you, I got you. Let me know. If there's certain, you may feel that you celebrating your love on your own. Chosen ones, I got you. But you're not going to beg that karmic family to come and represent you. Absolutely not. So you about to build your dream team. You understand me? So I encourage you. Some of you are graduating. Congratulations. Some of you are getting promoted. Congratulations. Some of you about to have that babies, so on and so forth. Congratulations. Some of you about to get that approval for that house. Congratulations. That car. You think about what you want. You don't got to settle no more. So think about what makes sense to you. You don't need no mansion, chosen ones, to be happy. You want a house that is aligned with what you want. Again, you ain't gotta work non-stop in order to pay that shit off. You want what is divinely aligned for you, not thinking about what everybody else thinks successful, not what everybody else thinks that you should have or who you should be with. What makes sense to you? What is God co-signing for you? Because those people can't see it because they're not equipped to. They don't have the same glasses as you. You understand me? So be positive. I love you so much. Again, the links in my bio right now. 30-minute coaching sessions or half off. They $25 at this point in time, chosen ones. Now, I'm going to just have it for the weekend. But again, that's appreciation towards you. Show love towards you. I thank you. I try to do as many deals as I can do, right? So I have that available. Thanks to my bio. When you do the coaching sessions, you ain't got to tell me nothing about you. I'm here to relay what God has me say to you, right? So you have two options. If you already have areas you wanted to focus on and wanted to ask, go ahead. But I always say, let me tell you what God has me tell you, so that you know that I was sent by him, right? So I'm going to tell you about your past. I'm going to tell you about your present. I'm going to tell you about your future too. Just so that you know, again, you ain't talked to me about it. There's certain things I'm going to mention that only you talk to God about. And that's how you know it's that code word in a sense, right? So equivalent to how your mother says, no, I ain't sending nobody else to pick you up. But if I did have to send somebody to pick you up, they'll say this code word. If they don't say this code word, then they not coming from me, right? The same thing that I say pertaining to God, not just directed towards me, other people that you are aligned with too. If they are not presenting something that you ask God for them to present, or if they're not telling you something that only you and God to discuss and that you didn't mention, then most likely that's a monitoring spirit or somebody who's trying to get information, finesse you, whatever the case may be. So don't be out here telling everybody your business is what it comes down to. You understand? Like I say, when you come to me, I don't want you to tell me that. Let me talk to you. I don't need your birthday. I don't need your name. No, none of that. All I need to do is be able to see you like we having a conversation, baby. And I'm going to tell you everything that God has me say. I only tell you to send me a picture so I can make sure that you are the person in your energy. You understand? So I only like to make sure, because I don't play with people trying to know information about you. I don't play with certain people trying to get downloads on you. God's going to scramble your Let me say this too real quick before I get off here, Rick, right? This is not the I don't use no crystal balls, no tarot cards, not downplaying those who do, right? But I have to tell you, chosen ones, you have to know, even when you go, because there's good tarot card readers too. It's the energy behind them. There's some people that's just mad, hatred, and all the messages that come out reflect that. They sitting there telling their life, and the messages that they're telling you, and you're claiming it as yours, and you turn away from this person and have acting different to this person, and the whole time, no, that was coming from their perspective. So you got to pay attention, all right? Because some of them are telling you their shit, they including you in their shit, and it's like, shorty, we are not on the same Absolutely not. So watch that. You have to know. Also, God will scramble messages. Meaning, if you do go to tarot card readers, again, there's some good ones. This is not downplaying. Know that sometimes he'll say this sign and you'll be like, but that energy seems like yours. He'll use multiple signs in your chart because you have multiple signs in your chart. But not only that, chosen ones, it's the energy that you gotta pay attention to. So if God's telling you, and you know that this energy is you that they're describing, or this energy is not you that they're describing, do not claim it as your own, because God will scramble it so that only you know what you're looking for, right? So think about a word search. If you don't know the words that you're looking for, you could just randomly be calling out certain words, but it may not go towards the goal, right? So if you know the words events that you're looking for, in a sense, it's going to come clearer when you're looking at those words then, right? So that's why I say I'm a confirmation for you. You're going to know, chosen ones, because again, I'm going to encourage you to trust your gifts, because the things that you were feeling, I'm going to present them to you so that you start to believe in you when you was feeling that too. You understand? So again, confirmations, all right? Walking confirmations, that's it. So again, I love you so much, chosen ones. I appreciate you. The link's in my bio. If you need me, you know how to reach me. I will say again, I will post this on YouTube. So if you had to check in and out, or you didn't get the full message, I got you, all right? All I ask to do is come through, subscribe, chosen ones, like or share it to somebody that you feel needs to hear it too. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I believe in y'all so much. Again, if you need me, you know how to reach me. Be great, baby. Thank you.